All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the sincere apostles and elders of a great millstone who are my teachers, and peace and salutations to you brothers out there preaching this word in truth and sincerity. This is the brother Yahweh Sap with another lesson. This one's just going to be a quick one, man. Video I was watching, and I want to play a short clip of it, and then get into some scriptures because hey, we're coming into the time of Babylon the Great, aka America, their destruction, man. And we see that their time of visitation from on high is getting closer and closer. And so everything that we're seeing the wars, we're seeing the rumors of wars. All right, we're seeing the uprising of the people. We're seeing a protest all over the world. All right, we're seeing the race wars. All right, we're seeing civil war. All these things are taking place and only going to get worse as time moves forward, man. And Yahweh Radazah, we get saved sooner rather than later. That way, we can get up out of here. But excuse me. But as we can see, man, these things are happening very quickly, and so it's best to stay on your guard and keep up with things that are going on in the world. That way, you're not overtaken. And so I'm gonna let a few minutes of this video play, and then we'll get into some scriptures. And what this is going into is the government just recently came out and said that they're going to be dropping interest rates, and pretty much this guy is explaining why this isn't it's not a good thing, and these Americans are getting real excited about it.
Dollars. Now here's where things get interesting. We are going to see interest rates drop. That's what the Federal Reserve has already said. Okay, let me read this to you, just so you kind of get an idea. It says Fed Chairman Jerome Powell laid the groundwork Friday, which is today, for interest rate cuts ahead, though he declined to provide exact indications on timing or extent. Says the time has come for policy to adjust. This is what he said in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Okay, says in addition to assessing the current state of play, Powell took considerable time in the speech to evaluate what led to the surge of inflation. Now, we're not going to get into that just yet. Here's the reason why. Okay, we are, again, when you cut rates, you usually see more hiring. Businesses are pretty much willing to develop and do some research, right, to expand and grow. Because if you have low interest rates, you can take out these loans, you can pretty much invest in growth, and you'll be perfectly fine. Not at 7%, not at 5%. It needs to be a little bit lower. But look at this, okay? This is why I want to paint this picture. We are likely going to see a 25 basis point rate cut, okay? So even if your loan amount $700,000, let's say this comes down, let's say it's we'll just say 6.75, okay? 6.75%. That's 25 basis points, right? So you'd have a payment of $4,540. Again, 4540. So if we take this to 7%, okay, I just want to show you this really quick. Oops, 7%. So you are still looking at about $120 difference, okay, that you'll save. Now, why am I even showing you this? I'm showing you this because I want you to understand that cutting rates by just 25 basis points one time is not going to save people, millions of dollars. It's not going to save you thousands and thousands of dollars every single month. And that's what a lot of people are thinking. And this is why we are in a very scary situation.
And that's right, man. So these people believe that their economy is booming. All right, they believe that everything is fine and dandy. These Americans have no idea the crap hole that they're going down, that their government is putting them in. And so when they see that these interest rates are dropping, they're getting excited. And this guy, he goes into explain the way that they're getting excited, going out to buy a house, going out to buy a car, and so on and so forth. And so these are all signs of the Messiah's return and the day of the Heavenly Father's vengeance. All right. And so real quick, I want to grab the book of First Thessalonians chapter 5, and I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of Hadawan so cometh as a thief in the night." That's right. So it's going to be it's going to be unexpected. You're not. So while we are expecting it, it's not going to be something that we're gonna know what day, and we don't have an exact timestamp for when the Heavenly Father is going to send Yahweh Shai to return and raise and save us, and to destroy our enemies. And so it says, verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And that's right, because we're coming into the time of mass judgment, man, mass death upon the wicked and all those who agree with wickedness, man. And so these people believe that these cutting in these interest rates is doing them good service. They also believe that if they put Kamala Harris in the president's seat, that they're going to stop immigration and that America is going to dwell safely once again. But these are the times to be on your toes, man. To be paying attention to everything that's going on around you. All right. And a matter of fact, let me go ahead and grab this. The book of Proverbs, or Salaki, not Proverbs. The book of First Peter, chapter 5, and verse 8. And so it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. That's right. He's looking to get people caught up in the trap. All right, get people to start depending more and more heavily upon the government. All right, that way he can go ahead and implement his NWO and chip everybody, man. All right, and mark everybody with that with that beast system. All right, and these things are happening very quickly, and we're seeing it happen very quickly. We're seeing the economy crash. All right, even despite these interest rates being cut, hey, you're having millions of jobs that are being lost. All right, thousands of jobs daily on a daily basis. There's just nothing but job cuts. You also had pretty much $3 trillion be drained out of the stock market about two weeks ago. So hey, we're seeing the downfall of America happen, and it's happening very quickly. All right, and so from here, I want to grab the book of Psalms, chapter 45, and verse it might be 49. Salakia. God, the book of Psalms, chapter 49, and verse 11, and it reads, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. And that's right. So their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. They truly believe that America is not going to fall. They truly believe that America still has the greatest army, the greatest military in the world. They truly believe that America is holding all the power to this day, man. But hey, if you've been paying attention, you can see that there's a power shift going on throughout the whole world, man. All right, and these things are all according to prophecy, man. The Lord is getting ready to completely and utterly annihilate Babylon. All right, and so from here, I want to get into the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, and bear with me, Akim. Verse 35. So the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, and verse 35. And it says, a sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith Hadawan Yahweh, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men. A sword is upon the liars, and they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. A sword is upon their horses, and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. Hey, so that's right. So, hey, they're going to be robbed, man, and we're seeing it happen, man. These people, they have no clue what's about to hit them. They have no clue the nefarious plans that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, has for you Americans, man. You have no clue what this devil is about to do to you, man. All right, you don't know the things that he has planned for not only you but for your children, for your future generations. Klaus Schwab said it best. You will own nothing and be happy. And the way that these people's mindsets here in America are, they will, man. If Babylon was to continue on, these people would be okay with owning nothing. They would be okay with having to go to a grocery store to buy fake meat to buy fake vegetables, man. They would be okay with having to live off of Esau's little $2,000 a month being chipped, man. You know, and so that's why, hey, we have to continue to pray. We have to continue to call upon the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That way, hey, we can be saved and delivered out of this wicked society, man. Oh, excuse me. And so from here, we'll go ahead and we ended off in this in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, and verse 1. And so it says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And it's right. Hey, it's high time to awake out of sleep. Hey, cast off the dust. All right. Stop believing in Babylon's system. Stop believing that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is for you. All right. Stop believing that Kamala Harris is going to save you, or Trump. All right, or Biden, or any of these presidents, because for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, or North American Indians, you true biblical Israelites, this government has not once done anything for you, man. Not once. And so that being said, hey, you got to remember your creator, Yahweh. All right. In the Hebrew, his true name is Yahweh, Yah meaning he, Hawa meaning is to be or exist. All right. And then Yahweh Shai being the true name of the one who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ in the Hebrew, Yah meaning he, Yahweh Shai meaning saves or delivers. Okay? And so it says, Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 2, it says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. And that's right. So you have to call upon him while all these evil days are not here. All right, because we are in the beginning of these evil days already. All right, and it says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, while there's still a path to seed, while there's still a way that you can let me reword this, to where you could still find a way. And so it says, verse 3, in the day when the keepers of the houses shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, meaning they're going to be confused, man. They're not going to know left from right, up from down. They're not gonna know why their company that they were working for just suddenly went bankrupt and they got laid off. Then they're going to be even more confused when they can't get hired anywhere else, because these other jobs are having robots work for them instead of actual humans. And then they're going to be forced to depend upon Esau's system, the little 2003, however much they want to give you a month, you know, to make a living. They want you depending on the system, man. And we're seeing the steps of this happening right now. All right, and this little interest rate cut that the Federal Reserve came out and said that they were going to do, hey, it's not going to do nothing for you people, man. All right, as that dude was going into, you know, it's going to drop the mortgage rate. It's going to drop the prices of what you're paying, $120 at the most. All right, and so be on your guard, man. Keep your eyes open. Stay prayed up, and continue to exercise your faith on a daily basis, man. Examine yourself, and let's do our best, you know, to make sure that whenever Yahweh returns, we're worthy of that deliverance. And so once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Adawan Radazah. This lesson was edifying, uplifting of the spirit. Know that we're in the end days, and it's high time to awake out of that sleep, man. Wipe the dust off your shoulders, man, and call upon the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Adawan Radazah. We're not only called, we're chosen. We get saved up out of this. Until the next time, I say Shalom.